Hi everyone, this is Heather Lawton from the Flourish.Academy. This is episode 373, and today I wanted to talk about marketing on social media, specifically on Facebook. Now obviously we know that we should be sharing our photos on our Facebook pages as well as our personal pages, tagging clients, if they give you permission, so that people can see your work. But we also know that that is not always the best solution due to Facebook algorithms. So a lot of times people are not seeing your posts, which is very disheartening. So sometimes you have to get a little clever, and I want to share with you a unique way to get clients to know what you are up to. This comes from a mentoring friend of mine. She was with me last week, and she is starting her photography business. She has set herself up very well. She has purchased all of the gear she needs. She's taking classes. She is setting herself up specifically to leave a corporate job to start her business, and she's doing it very methodically, and I love it. But she's a little bit shy on social media, and she hasn't had much of a presence, nor has she started a Facebook page yet. But I said to her, listen, I bet there are people in your life right now, friends and family, who do not know how much you love photography. So how do you expect people to hire you if they don't even know that you're into photography or that you love it? At the very least, start posting photos on your personal page, just showcasing the fact that you like photography, you're pretty good, you have some nice gear, just start talking about it to get the word out there. So she said, yes, of course, I will start doing that. But listen to this. She booked a wedding. I think the wedding is, I want to say it's this fall, but it might be next year. And the reason she booked this wedding, I love this story so much. She said that I had done a video recently on what the minimum gear is that you need to be a wedding photographer or to photograph a wedding. She commented on that video. She thanked me and she was interested in weddings. And because she did that, it showed up in her news feed, which means one of her friends saw her comment on my video about wedding photography. That friend then contacted her privately and said, hey, do you photograph weddings, or are you starting out in photography? Because I guess they used to work together corporately years ago. And she said, yes, I am. And she said, well, I'm getting married. Would you like to photograph my wedding? To which my client said, I would love to. Just so you know, I'm kind of new and I haven't done weddings, but I would be really excited to work with you. And she was hired, a paid wedding gig, because she commented on a Flourish.Academy video. Now, I don't think it's much of a stretch to say, if you comment on Flourish.Academy videos, then you might get more clients, because people will see that you like photography or that you're into it, and you never know who knows who, and they say, oh, I know somebody else in the Flourish.Academy, or I know Heather, or whatever. So you should definitely comment on all of the videos, because it got her a wedding client, her first wedding client, paid. And we all know that weddings beget weddings. Now, in conjunction with this, wedding photography I'm talking about now, I had another client email me, and a friend of hers was asking her about photographing her wedding, and she wanted to see her portfolio, of which she has none because she's very new. And she asked me what she should say or do. And I said, in these cases, especially when it comes to weddings, you need to be very, very honest with where you are at in your photography, because you would not want to set somebody's expectations way up here when you are brand new and you have never photographed a wedding. The way I approached that early on was I said to people that inquired, listen, in fact, before I had a business, so I was not trying to be a wedding photographer, I said, listen, I could ruin your wedding because I have no clue what I'm doing. Are you okay with that? And when they said, yes, we weren't going to hire anyone anyway, your snapshots will be better than nothing, I said, okay, good, I'm in. Now remember, those first few weddings I did were free, and then the ones after that were about $500, but I was very, very clear with my clients as to where my skill level was. That is extremely important, especially with weddings, because it's a very important day. So the message here is there are different ways to use social media other than the obvious, which is posting your images. But if you start commenting on things from other photographers or the Flourish.Academy, which I would love also, then it will show up in someone else's feed, and they might say, oh, I didn't know you were interested in photography. I would like you to photograph my kids. I need some family photos. Or I'm getting married. Can you do my wedding? She got a wedding gig because she commented commented on that video about wedding gear. Isn't that interesting? So you know what you need to do? Comment on these videos, like, share, all of those things. I would really appreciate it, and it might get you a client. I'll see you in the next video.